Yo, what's the Land Bass Assassin? What's up? What's happening? And we are back. We were live streaming, but then the phone died, so I had to let it charge a little bit. But if you look, there's a little bait right here. That's the size of bait they're eating. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't want to lean over. Let me actually cruise over to it. We can do that. I'll cruise over to it and then I'll grab it for you guys. All nasty and whatnot. So that's the size of bait they're eating right now, at least in this area. Yum, yum, yum. So as you can see, we're almost to the bridge. I didn't really go on high motor because I was letting the we got some waves from people in a white truck. If you guys were the ones that waved to me, go ahead and leave it in the comments so I can tell you what's up. Couldn't really tell who they were. There was a lady who was waving to me, so that was cool. I'm out at work. I'm gonna try, Vato. I'm gonna try. We're gonna get to the bridge and then we're gonna see if we can put on a little show at the bridge. That seemed like a pretty big splash for one little minnow. Ooh. That little minnow could have made that big of a splash because I just saw him make that big of a splash. But if you guys look, the bridge is just right there. So close yet so far. Yo, what's up, Amanda? Glad you enjoy the view. Hopefully we can make this view a little cooler with a fish. This view is somewhat dangerous because electronics and water usually don't mix, so we are about as close to the edge of the water as you can get without chaos happening. We are on the cusp of insanity right here and chaos combining. So I've been notified that I've been paddling to the bridge for about 2.5 hours. But of course I've been stopping and trying to fish some areas, so it's not like I'm that old that I can't paddle all the way to this bridge. But I'll get there eventually. It's just some spots make me want to fish them. Bros, look how calm this water is. I don't even have my spot lock on, and we're holding steady. And as I say that, a little breeze comes through. Ain't that just the way? should go get in the bridge right now so that I can give Antonio a show, you know what I'm saying? Hey Antonio, are you a Dodgers fan, bro? Out there in Cali? Crankbait trying to pop me too. What's the deal here, crankbait? Start doing crazy stuff, bro. We already have enough chaos on this channel. We don't need more. All right, we're gonna throw a little crankbait out there. It's that Fritz side 5. A Giants fan and a 49er fan. ¿Qué pues, vato? A 49er fan? Dude, I'm a Cowboys fan. That means we can't hang out, dog. Hey, bro. And we was homies, bro. Now we gotta battle the night. Come on, dog. Here comes a little boat wake heading right for us, but check this out, bros. I'm gonna let you see the stability of my float tube as this wake comes over. If it flips me, well, it was nice knowing you guys. Make sure it doesn't hit my electronics, but here comes that wake, bros. Check me on the headsets. Watch me just surf this wake. Ooh, that's without even engaging the main motor, bro. I'm just cruising on it. I feel like a duck. Just letting that go right past me, bro. Don't even faze me. And as you can see, I've got duck feet. Bro, that reminds me of my favorite story. My favorite little kid's book. I think it's called The Boy That Had Duck Feet or something along those lines. I think I was meant for this moment right here. The boy that has duck feet. I think that's what's going on here, bro. I finally understand it. That's why I like that book so much, because I wanted to become the boy who had duck feet. Life achievement unlocked. We are almost at the bridge. It would have probably taken me 30 minutes if I had just cruised instead of stopping at. It's basically, I'm basically like this is equivalent to a woman shopping. You know what I'm saying? If they just go to the place they had intended, or go get the thing that they had intended, well, then it wouldn't take them 5 hours to go to one store and come back. But if I would just fish the bridge as I had intended, then it wouldn't take me 3 hours, because I could just go straight to the bridge. But here I am, looking at every aisle, trying to see what's on clearance. Just look around, you know. Oh, is there? Oh, that was a ripple right there. Come on, baby, give me one Domingo Gigante, bro. I know I'm a day late for a Sábado Gigante, but I'll take a Domingo Gigante. Get on our Chevrolet and cruise a little further. We are almost to the bridge, guys. I've been telling you, I've been trying to get to this bridge. Almost there. Audio sounds warped. That's because Amanda, the audio sounds warped because I'm going so fast on this float tube. I'm basically going warp speed at least past the speed of sound. So that's why it can't keep up with me, you know what I'm saying? There's not much that can keep up with me out on this float tube. Me on this float tube it's a deadly combination. That all those boastful comments were actually heard. Alright, we're cruising. We're cruising. I feel like there should have been a fish somewhere around here, but if there ain't, there ain't. Glad that makes sense, Amanda. Because everything I say is nonsense. But if some of it makes sense, wow, even better. I'm posted up off the shore like I'm a boat. Let's throw ourselves a little Nico out there. I seriously feel there should be a fish right there. But what do I know? gonna have to turn ourselves around and do the hokey pokey. And that's what it's all about. Nothing wanting this Nico. Bro, as soon as you come off that bank, it is freaking steep. Let's quit messing around. Let's just go straight to the bridge. Gentleman fishing this bank, so I don't want to mess up his spot. Gotta respect, you know. Let's make our move. Here we go. Show you guys how much wake this machine puts out. Me and the Mustache Maniac used to have little races on these guys. Of course, I won all the time. I don't care what he says. Now's the time to put your comments in, guys, because I can read them. I may sound like I'm out of breath as I'm reading them, but I'll read them. How you doing, man? It's a little work. I caught 3 over there, but they weren't big. What's up? It gets me on the water. In the winter, not so nice. Have a good one. All right, thank you. You too.
Thank you.
I gotta look back every now and then since I'm going so fast. I don't want to friggin' ram another boat. I say another as though I am one. Woo-wee, bros. Bros, this is a freaking cruise. I don't know why I sounded like Winnie the Pooh right there, but, or I mean Tigger. But this is a whoosh, man. Hurt. Moderator might have to pick me up at the bridge. I got you. We're almost to the bridge. It's right behind us. I am definitely going to be sore tomorrow. I shouldn't have stopped my forward momentum, but I wanted to show you guys a little water house right there. I guess I could have showed it to you from a different angle. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if there's a current here or if my poor little legs are dying. All right, bros, here we are. We have arrived at the bridge. It only took us 3 hours, but keep in mind that's not 3 hours of straight kicking. There's a little bit of a current here because I'm drifting away ever so slightly. Captain's log. We have made it to the bridge. Go to the other side where there's a little bit of ripple, because we don't like calm, happy lives. Apparently we like to struggle. So let's go to the other side with a little bit of ripple. I keep turning the camera, guys, but that's the only way to keep us in this location. We gotta throw and then adjust. Throw and then adjust. Name of the game. That's how my trolling motor works. Trolling motor can't just keep us straight forward. Maybe in next year's model it'll keep us straight forward, but not this year's model. Interesting. Oh, that was probably eelgrass. Adjust. Definitely current going through here because my Nico bait is being moved. Yo, what's up, Jay? What's happening, man? Probably go under the bridge because that way when the current moves us, like, I can just keep on paddling away from it and keep you guys in the shot. Man, people are some trashy people, you know? I guess people couldn't be trashy anything other than people, but caught scups for dinner. I'm not sure what a scup is, homie, but enjoy them, dog. Let's throw that. Scups in the house. Jill, 30 scups. Right like that here. Fish catching. Alright, bros, we're about to go under the bridge. Oh, I believe you, man. Alright. Ah, there's a homie over there. Dang it. There's a homie on the side that I wanted to go to. I guess we'll have to make do with this side. Now this way, I can point you guys in the direction of where I'm casting. But also stay in the same spot because the current was doing a number. Grass, all right. Salt life, the stripes are running. Kind of weird with my feet in the water, knowing that there's all kinds of things getting eaten beneath. jerkbait real quick, and then we're gonna throw Nico, and then we'll throw a tiny forward-facing minnow. Thus using 3 rods so that the moderator was wrong. Try that Nico real quick. It's way in there. Keep you guys in the shop this way. Should I just... Bros, I just broke one off, dude. He went running with, well, I didn't break it off, but he went running with my worm, dog. Son of a gun, I just saw my line tighten up. Son of a gun. I don't know if I brought my freaking weights. Son of a gun, I didn't bring my weights, guys. I don't even have a replacement Nico worm. What? Son of a gun. The dudes. The dudes. I don't have my Nico weights. Or a replacement worm. What the heck? Alright guys, we came ill prepared. But whatever that was, it just started taking off with my worm, and it still has my worm. Son of a gun. No Nicos left. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Do we MacGyver something to work here? Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Took my Nico, and that's all she wrote. We don't have any more things to set up. Take through the bridge. Who raised you, bro? Duck. Mind if I squeeze in here, man, and try and get unstuck?
Sir?
You mind if I squeeze in here and try and get unstuck?
I'm gonna try that upside. That sun.
Thank you.
Do not. Is it biting?
I only caught 3 minnow. Wow. Hooked into 2.
I hadn't been down here for a while. It's all over crowded.
Yeah.
So I was shocked there wasn't a lot of people down here.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Dudes, they took my own freaking Nico bait. Son of a gun. Oh man. Oh man, they took my Nico bait. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh well. You ain't prepared, that's what happens. I was on a cruise to get here for 1 shot, 1 miss. My Nico, he's gone. My Nico, he's gone. So we're gonna throw this little forward-facing minnow towards the pilings. Try and work it back. The only thing I have left that's like that is a jerk shad. Son of a gun. Yo, moderator, let me know if we got good comms here. Moderator's telling me we got a choppy stream. I don't know why, guys. Maybe it's I'm too fast on this thing. Frickin' eelgrass. Shade a little bit. Oh, another thing, when you're on this float tube, you gotta watch your rod tips so that you don't, like, let's say you were near some bridge pilings like these, you gotta watch the rod tips so that you don't hit them on there as you turn around in circles. Out in open water, whatever, but when you're near the bridge pilings, this is definitely Browns Creek. This is one of the safest places to be on this float tube. I probably wouldn't go very many places. Right now there's not a lot of boat traffic, so good. I left my freaking tackle to do another Nico rig at the house, so eelgrass. So we just limited ourselves a little bit. Actually, you know what I'll put on right now? I'll put on a little popper and throw them down in here, see if anybody will come up and smack them. Let's do that. But I got a very long fluorocarbon leader. So with that fluorocarbon leader, I'm gonna have to move that popper just a little faster than I would like. water and count them down. I also live around this area, bro. I have a kayak as well, but I don't have a truck to pull, or to what do you call it? To put my kayak in, so that's the problem. That's why I haven't ever brought out my kayak. Throw it out into the middle. Let's see, bros. I'll count it down. 1, 2, 3. Grass. I'm gonna go in the depths over here, see what's up. All right, bro. I'm sure that we can arrange. Just hit me back. Instagram Bassassassin, or send me an email at latinbassassin@gmail.com. I mean, dude, we can fish on my boat. Right now, the only reason I don't have it is because my truck's messed up, so I gotta go old school. Go back to the roots. I don't even got a fish finder on this baby right here. I hit something on the kayak. It was one of my tackle boxes in here, and it made me cast on top of one of the pipes up on the bridge. Freaking ridiculous. Oddly enough, when I'm here, now the current isn't taking me under the bridge. I expected that it would. It's now trying to float me down down the friggin' down the riprap. Deeper, but not right here. But it's actually nice and fresh out here, guys. Like, it's October. I cannot complain. The weather is still, I mean, the water's still a little warm. The air temp feels good. I just need to get some bites. We didn't zero today, so that's good. But we like some more action. Can't get a couple little guys. You gotta come out here and get you a bigger fish. Bit of eel grass down there. The current is not drifting me where I would expect it to drift. So who's winning the football games, bro? Somebody let me know what the scores of the football games are, please. Noisy out here. Let's see if there's not a little fish or two inside one of these pilings. Not inside of it, but hiding on the edge of it. Quarter, 8:30 left. Jets 13, Patriots 14. Third quarter, 8:05 left. Ravens 8:08 in the third quarter. Eagles 17, Bengals 10. 9:54 in the third quarter. Titans 14, Lions kicking butt 42. Third quarter, 12 minutes left. 12 minutes left in the third quarter. Falcons 24, Bucks 17. Third quarter, 12:22. There's a lot of floating eelgrass in here. I never realized how comfortable it is fishing under a bridge in the shade. I might become soft, bro. This float tube life is gonna make me soft. I'm just gonna fish in the shade. Packers 13, Jags 10. 14 minutes left in the third quarter. Fishing in the shade? I've never experienced it. Uh-oh, we're losing the shade. Colts 10, Texans 17. Third quarter, 13 minutes to go. So most of these are barely coming out of halftime. I'm wondering if these fish will care. Essentially, I just drop shot them. Hold on to the piling and drop shot them. Alright guys, we're gonna go to the other side of the bridge. I don't see anybody there. But will these fish care that I'm above them? I'm gonna count it down. Well, not really count it down. I'm just gonna let it drop as far as I can. Okay, that's probably, he's on bottom. On bottom now. Now if I just hover him at different levels for little amounts of time and then pop them up, go to another level, cover them, pop them up, That was terrible. I think I feel what might be some blisters on my toes, which is a possibility when you fish with these flippers. You might get some blisters. That other spot. But we got a peek in each one of these boats that be coming through. Be victim of a T-bone. Don't want to get T-boned in this little guy. Like my main motor has slowed down a little bit. Probably because it needs some water. That's all it needs. A little bit of water, my main motor will be back. Now we're throwing a little minnow type bait. I would like to throw a little Nico style bait here, but my one Nico worm, apparently the only one that I had, is goners. It's goners, the thing got taken by a fish. Oh, that felt weird. I feel like putting a jerkbait on, but I think it's gonna be super hard to work a jerkbait when you're level with the water. Can't do, I mean, I can do this popping action like that, but it might get hard on the shoulders after a while. figured there'd be more action on this bridge, but so far. The only thing that we had was that mist. Code. We have had 3 fish, but they are not on this bridge. They were 3 little ones running the riprap up to this bridge. At this bridge, we've only had 1 miss, and that miss was on a Nico, and that's the only Nico bait that I had packed in this float tube. So that's our issue. I left all the tackle to create another Nico bait. I left it in at my house like a dummy. But if you don't come prepared, well, that's life, bro. We'll try and pick one off right here. We'll try and pick one off right here, and if we can't get one, then we'll move down the riprap. The wind is blowing in that direction, I believe, in the direction that I came. And then we'll work the rest of this riprap. We'll work it with a little popper, and we'll go topwater all the way out, back down the riprap. So let's do that, because I eventually have to get home so that I can watch the Cowboys. Hopefully you guys knowing that I'm a Cowboys fan doesn't make you unsubscribe. Don't hold it against me, bros. It's not my fault that Dak sucks. While we're cruising back to the riprap, what I'm gonna do is this forward-facing minnow out into the middle and basically sink down and then pop them back towards me while we're cruising through this channel, because I know there's a lot of fish down here. There's always bait and stuff. You just gotta find them. The bridge was very unspectacular. Very lackluster. But we're not pull up. We've started our non-zero streak again. The last time I went live, we caught white bass, but never a largemouth, so I consider it a 0. I guarantee you my legs will be sore tomorrow. Get some water so that I don't dehydrate on the way back and they just find me floating somewhere still with a live stream on. Hopefully that gets my hours up. So Maybe it's worth it. All right, we got some water. We're slowly creeping back to that riprap. While we're doing that, I'm going to put on that popper. We're going top water all the way back, boys and girls. So if you are on board in hopes of seeing some topwater action, well then stay tuned. Stay tuned, because we're about to force feed it and see if it works. I'm pretty sure I put a Leatherman in here, but let's find out. Oh yeah, we got a Leatherman. We at least got lucky there. Now that's another thing about float tubes. You got to be careful, because if you drop something, the only thing underneath you is the water. There's no second chances. I'm going to put some of this away. And find out where my popper is. Point this in the right direction. This was the only smaller popper that I had. I don't know if I'm a fan of the color, but it's the only smaller one that I had. I do have a whopper plopper. I got a whopper plopper, but I don't think I'm gonna put them on. So let's see here. Okay. We'll be running that riprap right there. Whatever little breeze there is, it's pushing us back the way we came, so that's in our favor. Whoa. Those few kicks that I just did right there, that was definitely some cold water. So we should be able to just coast and throw that popper in front of us and just let the wind blow us back to, I'm assuming you guys can see that little popper action. It looks pretty killer, at least the popping, but let's see what we get. Let me get a little closer to the bank so we can parallel the bank and just cruise. Just go for a Sunday cruise down the riprap with a little popper and see what happens. See if we can't get this place popping. We're gonna parallel the bank. Or at least as much as we can. I'm assuming you guys can see that little guy splashing right in front of us. There's a little bit of ripple, but most of that is from a boat that just went by. My own hook. I do have a little bit of a fluorocarbon leader on there, very small. It was there from the forward facing minnow, but I just wanted to leave just a little bit because I have that high vis line, so I didn't really want it to be a problem. What's up? Just three bites. I don't know if it's the angle that I'm at, but that guy seems to spit out a lot more water than other poppers that I have. But this is the first time I've thrown this actual popper, so he may just have a better spitting mouth. Get a little more more along the bank, parallel it a little bit more. But for some reason the wind blew me off a little bit. Let me move us a little bit more paralleled. There we go. That's better. Better paralleling. turn the camera a little bit just in case so you guys can see the freaking wind when I want it to push me. It doesn't push me as fast as it was when I didn't want it to push me. Classic. Come on, baby, one time. Getting a little closer to the shoreline. Bros, I'm basically walking the riprap underwater. Gotta get us off the riprap a little bit. Best view, I think I'm gonna have to turn the camera just slightly so that I can keep the float tube off the water. I mean, off the riprap. but also let the wind blow us down current. Come on, Topwater, one time, son. I also got to keep my feet up so that so when the wind blows, there's not that much drag underwater. Come on, maybe one time. Nah. It's gonna chap my hide if there's not a single topwater strike this whole riprap. I guess we can walk the dog a little bit. I was trying to give it some pausing action. I guess we can walk the dog. 1, 2, pop, pop, pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pop, 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 pop. ¿Qué pues, bro? Why are you guys not eating this little dude? Alright, let's try and get it a little bit closer to the bank itself. Because every time I cast, I frickin' throw it up, but then the wind from above the riprap catches me and pulls me off to the side, away from the riprap. So let me try and missile it a little bit. Oop, that was too crazy of a missile. It was a hypersonic missile that was not aimed correctly, so let's bring it back. And try and get him a little closer. The bites that I was getting were kind of close to shore, but they were smaller fish, so I don't know if the bigger ones are just a little further out. Oh no, bro, I didn't have a Ned rig set up. I had a Nico rig. Not a Ned rig. Had a little knot on my rod right there, or my reel. Had to address that. Yeah, the wind seems to be pulling me away. Hey, bro. Why you on your own hook, dog? I got him. That's about where I wanted to cast. Let me get us parallel to the bank a little bit better. All right. I would think there should be a fish around here. I'm getting it close to the bank, but nobody's bit, bros. Might have to throw me a jerkbait out there. These guys are not wanting this topwater. I said I was gonna throw this baby all the way to the ramp, but may have to go back on my statement. Put a freaking jerkbait on. Because I feel like there should definitely be some fish around here. All right, hold on, bros. We're putting on a jerkbait in ghost minnow. And we're gonna see what happens with that. And just for the record, moderator, if I put on this ghost minnow and I throw this ghost minnow, then that means I've used all 4 rods. Yeah! Got a little chatterbait on it. I think it's too chill for this chatterbait, so let's put on that jerkbait. Ghost minnow. We're gonna put on the smaller ghost minnow because I think right now they're eating a little bait. But the ghost minnow is a little more natural. At least I think I brought the small. Oh, there he is. The little vato's in the house. Okay. Put this ghost minnow on and then we'll toss him out there and run this bank. So this is the ghost minnow that I'm talking about. A little Lucky Craft. Pointer SP. He's not the 110 or the 100, he's the, I think it's a 90. He's a little harder to cast since he's a smaller dude, but we'll figure it out. Here we go, boys and girls. Lucky Craft. Pointer SP. Ghost Minnow. We'll cast him to the bank, or at least as close as we can. Pop him a couple times. Let them sit there. I would like to be pretty parallel to the bank when I'm throwing this guy, but right now with that point coming out, I'm gonna stay a little bit out and then run it. Run it on this point. I might have to even get a little less aggressive with my rod tip smacks. But it's hard to judge how much action you're putting into this fool when you're not on the boat. Got a little grass on his butt. So when he's out there by the edge, I like to pop him upward so he gets some action, but he doesn't dig into the rock instantly. Though with the float tube, I think I can get him out wherever he's at. He only dives about 5 to 6 feet, somewhere around there. Well, we got ourselves a little mustache. Went out there a baby and came back a man. How nice. Oop, that was pretty far off the bank right there. was also pretty far off the bank. Eelgrass. Yo, moderator, what are the scores now? So, Jesse, right now my water temp is, who knows, I believe it to be 70 something based on my legs, though they're not too accurate. And my depth is, I'm assuming right now it's at least 15 feet right here, and the riprap, you know, gets a little shallow out there. I'm not sure if you could see it, but I'm on a fishing float tube right now. So I have zero electronics on here. We're just cruising, going by feel. Packers 27, Jack 17. Cardinals 25, Dolphins 27. I wonder if Tua came back. I think Tua should call it quits, but I'll never tell a man how to spend his life. Just like some people would probably say, I think I should, as in me, should stop fishing. So we got Jets 22, Patriots 17, Ravens 17, Browns 20, with 8:35 left. Eagles 37, Bengals 17. The wind is starting to push us along a little faster, but let me get a little closer to the Titans 17, Lions 52. Falcons 13, Bucks 26, with 4 minutes to go. All right, sorry if I got you guys dizzy, but just had to get a little closer to the bank. The wind was blowing us. It's blowing us down in the direction that we want to go, but it's blowing us out into the deep water. I don't want to be that far out. Jesse, we were running a Fritz side a Frittside 5 here earlier in the morning and got 3 bites. One was brought all the way to the float tube, did some nice little acrobatic maneuvers right in front of the camera, and then came off. One we landed, and the other one came off after a brief struggle. I feel like this jerkbait would entice a little bit more, but what do I? We're actually big. But they were kind of close to the shore. Just saw a little bait jump away from my jerkbait. I like that you're applying what you learned. Next, not a fan of forward-facing sonar. So, because I keep it real here, bro. On my boat, I have forward-facing sonar. Rarely do I use it to actually, like, locate a fish and pinpoint him and whatever. In fact, most of the time, the battery that I utilize for it, it's like it was broken, like it's a lithium pro battery and it gives me problems, so so it's not really ever functioning the way it's supposed to. But I usually use it just to give me like grass lines and stuff, or structure, and then after that I'll be like, okay, I'm this far off the grass line is moving in this direction, and then I start casting and, you know, throwing a worm or a crankbait or whatever's necessary at that time, a jig. And probably the reason I don't use it that much is because to pinpoint my bait and actually freaking like have it follow all the way to the boat, that's a little bit, for me, it seems a little difficult, especially on like a windy day or whatever. I did it. Like I said, I keep it real, man. This fishing channel keeps it real. It'll tell you everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And right now, the reason we're on a float tube is because the vehicle that I use to pull my boat, they told me that it needed a new I even forgot what it was, transfer case. Said I needed a new transfer case and that would cost me $8,500. And I was like, whoa, bros. I'm not paying $8,500 for because it was a 2009 Mercedes-Benz. So I was like, bro, I ain't paying no $8,500. I'll just go look for a used vehicle and start there. So that's why we're rolling on a float tube, taking it back to the old school. The very, very, very old school. I used to have some electronics on this float tube right here, but I'm talking about rudimentary electronics. It was like an Eagle something. I think it was an Eagle. This thing's in black and white, not even color. It's just I just needed to see depth so that I could know how deep I was and whatnot. But the setup that I had for the battery pack, I can't find that battery pack, because that battery pack was just 8 AA's strung together in series to power that guy. I just can't find that thing. Or else I would have at least known depth. But I can just tell you that me and my flippers can't touch the bottom. We cannot touch the bottom, so it's deeper than that. Let's see, I agree. I can agree with that. It's not. Let's see, with that, it's not fishing when you target. OMG. Yeah, bro, that's how the weekend was. That's how my Friday was. It was cool. Then empty pockets. Dang, bro. Those feet gonna look like more wrinkly than Pelosi. Do this. I'm gonna know what my feet are gonna look like when I'm 102, bro. But we'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. It's no big deal. Get out on the water and enjoy ourselves a little bit before Monday, and we gotta go back to work. We gotta grind, gotta get the 8,500. Monday I'm gonna work half the day, probably go for a truck. Yep, bro. Transfer case on the Benz. Life in the rich and infamous. Bro, I am rich only in family. Not in finances. But I'm good with that. This wind is drifting me down so slow. It's gonna be tomorrow by the time I get to the dock. I have to have the moderator send out a life raft for me. See the elites on an inner tube in a tournament? I don't see them on an inner tube, bro. Once I got my boat, I was hoping not to see myself on an inner tube, but I kept them, bro. I kept them because I was like, nah, you never know what's gonna happen. So I kept them. Because I got 2 of these, right? I kept them so that if times got rough, we could still get back out on the water. No excuses. Oh, I appreciate that, Jesse. I appreciate you subscribing, man. Hopefully we can monetize the channel, and then I could pay for that transfer case. It was good talking to you, bro. Little by little, we're gonna get back to the ramp. Might have to start using our legs to get to the ramp. Come on, babies, one time. We haven't had a bite since the bridge when that fish took the worm. Sorry if this reel is in your way, guys. Just let me know, or the butt of the rod, I should say, not the reel. Later, Jesse. That's not product placement right there. That's where the reel's got to go, or the butt of the rod's got to go. We don't got much real estate on this float tube. How much further to monetization? So we just gotta. I'll just lift it up. MT, are you the IRS, bro? MT's the feds. MT is the feds. Everyone, MT is the feds. Shut her down, boys. Shut her down. I'm just kidding, MT. To monetization, we need to get some thousands of hours still. But going live does help the hours, right? So I was on track, bro. I was running it. I was ready to monetize, but then I had to disappear for that entire month and a half. So because of that slowed us down. But we were on track, dog. We were ready to monetize in a but now we're just building it up, dog. Building it up, letting people know, hey, we're going live. And then next thing you know, transfer case is gone. Then we're all like, okay guys, we're not going live for a little bit. We're gonna have to get on a float tube apparently, because the hustle don't stop, the grind don't stop. You just gotta keep. Because if I disappeared again, bro, without the transfer case, and they're like, this fool disappeared again? Is this fool some kind of magician? What does he think this is? A disappearing act, and we're just gonna come back whenever he wants us to? Only when he wants? Nah, bro. We gotta get steady. I gotta go steady with my viewers, you know what I'm saying? Yo, moderator, I'm just kidding. I'm speaking in a figurative fashion, moderator. But yeah, I gotta go steady with my viewers so that they know, oh yeah, this fool, he's on live all the time. He's on live at different lakes. He's on live, blah, blah, blah. In order to build it and they will come, is what I've heard. Was that enough information for you, MT, or do I gotta give you a 10W something or a W something? I don't even know what the forms are, bro. A 1044 or a, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep on guessing numbers that I don't know anything about. go too far off the bank. Let's spin her around, put her in reverse. I just feel there should be oh bros, it is way toastier in the water next to the riprap than it is away from the riprap. Just letting you guys know an on the water report. As the sun heats up the riprap, makes the water toastier. Hence why it's good to fish the riprap in the winter. At least the riprap facing the sun. Dog, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Sorry about that, dude. I saw something over there. I appreciate that, said Neil, but I'm good, dog. I could have the moderator come and hook me up with the Nico setup, so I'm not really too concerned about it. I was at the bridge, but I mean the bridge is already in the past. So we're rolling, dog. We're just gonna roll it out with the jerkbait, and then probably that fritz side. But dude, that is above and beyond right there. You asking if I needed something, bro, and hitting me up on the water, I appreciate that, dog. That is going out of your way, my dude. Feds. Turn over the boat and fishing gear. You can keep the bins. Bro, I'll hand them the bends first. Tell them over my dead bends, and I'll be like, oh wait, we're basically there. Let's see if I can turn this just a little bit, that way you guys can. It's easier if I drift in this fashion. If I basically Tokyo drift this bank here. Angled, I don't like you should have told me. You gotta solve it, dog. Okay, there we go. That's a better angle for drifting. We're fast and furious out here, boys. We're drifting down this bank. Why we haven't caught a single fish down this bank, Lord only knows. I guess the other three we released told on us. But we're coming with new things, so I don't know what they would have told. Again, I appreciate that offer. Because I have the hook. I just left my worms and my nail weights at the house, which that's what a dummy does and has to deal with, you know. I'm pretty sure I left them at the house. They might be in this float tube right now, and that'll be even stupider, but hey, bro, wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me one bit. We're switching over to the Fritz side. Why, I don't know. But the Fritz side was what was getting us bites here. Let's see if we can replicate that. Let's go, Fritzy. And then the Fritz side will be pulling us and making us go down the bank a little faster. Win-win. I'm gonna vary my cadence. Pause it every so often. But like I said, those other guys, they kind of hit me right at the... Let me get us a little closer to the bank. They kind of hit me right at the bank. Or maybe they're a little deeper now. You know, fish tend to adjust. Bait flicker right there. Anytime I smack a rock under the water, I'm gonna slow down. Pause it there for a second and then burn her back. I said this Fritz side was going to drift us over there. We seem to be stationary thanks to this Fritz side. Bends equals money pit. Lexus equals long-term investment. Just saying. Bro, I'll install a sail. But check it out, bro. Anytime I went, this is back to the bends. Anytime I went to the dealership, bro, the only thing they would do, bro, when I was there, I mean, they do the work, right? But in the end, what I was guaranteed when I went to the dealership was that they would bend me over. Every time, bro. I was like, okay, how much is this? Dude, like a door panel, like the door handle like stopped opening, like it broke a latch or something, so it wouldn't open the door from the inside. And I was like, oh, that's just a stupid little latch, they can fix that, whatever, blah blah blah. Heck no, because what they said was Benz doesn't just replace the one little latch, you got to replace the whole door panel. And I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, that's how we have to sell it to you. And I was like, okay, and how much is that? I think the installation of that door panel, in order for me to get out of my vehicle from the driver's side without having to roll my window down like a without having to roll my window down and open it from the outside, bro, in order for me to do that, I had to pay them a G for them to install my door. and they didn't even install it correctly, and it was kind of falling off, and I was like, what in the heck, bro? You guys made it worse. Of course, the door handle opens now, but now there's the little caddy on the bottom, or the little cubby on the bottom, it freaking is falling off. And I was like, dude, what the heck? So yeah, bro. So all those dudes did was bends me over anytime I went in there. So now anytime I think of bends, that's what I think of, bro. So I'm going back American, dude. That's my first, I mean, technically not, that's my first European car, bro. And I did not like it. I was basically trapped in my own vehicle, both financially and because I couldn't open the door from the inside. Going back American, the good old USA, where I could mostly work on my problems if I had any. And handle my own business. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you saying no to, MT? No to the American? No to me being stuck in my vehicle? No to me not catching fish? No to something in a football game? Dudes, we've barely moved that far from the bridge. The wind has stopped. And now we gotta power ourselves all the way down to there. Ever had those moments when you've regretted some of your choices? Well, you guys are currently living one of mine. Well, I'm glad I'm in good company, guys. Captain's log. We may never make it to see the Cowboys game. Bros, that's what I told him, dog. I was gonna go get a frickin' okay, moderators got jokes. Moderators asking if the moderator should come and get me at 7 a.m. You're not funny, moderator. You're not out here having to use your shiver legs to get us around. Do you know how many people are on this live stream and I gotta push them all around with my little chicken legs? That's a lot of weight. we're probably over the weight limit of this float tube. I don't know. I mean, depending on how many people are watching the stream, we could be over the weight limit. But it's all jokes to you, huh, moderator? Okay, all right. You think it's so funny? Now that I'm stranded in the middle of the water and I have to get myself back over there. That's cool, moderator. Wait. You're saying no to American? Are you saying no to like Chevy and stuff, bro? Hey, there's basketball right there. Or some kind of ball. MT is hating on the Chevys? All right, MT, well, right now I don't see a lot of see, here's a predicament I got, MT. Here's a predicament I got. This vehicle does not just have to. That's because we got needs, dog. This vehicle doesn't just have to pull my boat. It's got to also have enough room for all my precious cargo. Some of it being human beings, and some of it being things that belong to those human beings. So it needs to be rather roomy and pull a boat. So I was trying to get a pickup that would be able to have room for some people and also be able to pull the boat. And only a pickup, because an SUV could pull the boat just like the Benz did, right? But what do you call it? I need it to, if I get a pickup, then whenever I don't want to take silver somewhere, I can take my little Shetland pony, my kayak, I can take that out and cruise that along and fish out of there. Because sometimes that felt weird, but it came back with nothing. Sometimes silver's overkill for certain situations. I mean, don't tell her I said that, because she's gonna get real PO'd. Sometimes silver's overkill. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to go fish here, silver. I don't need to I don't need all your electronics, silver. I don't need all your horsepower. I just need to fish this one little area here. Is that cool? And then bam. Tundra V8. I would prefer a V8, bro. But also, remember, bro, we might be looking at 2 levels of balling. I'm looking to get a vehicle. Doesn't have to be new. It just needs to be functional and whatever. Dependable, I should say. I I don't need it with all the bells and whistles. But if you come at me with like, oh bro, there's a 2027 with blah 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 blah, I'm gonna be all like, bro, did you not hear me say we do not have monetization? Hold on guys, I don't know if I made that angle worse or better. Why does this guy keep going to the left when I cast? I think it's that breeze coming off the riprap up top. So I'm gonna have to switch it up. I know MT is gonna come with a freaking, hey bro, get the cyber truck, you're good. And they're like, MT, relax, relax. Try not to, there you go, get it along that frickin' riprap. Don't go flying out into the deeper areas, brah. But now I'm getting all this little gross slime. That's a little close, too close to the riprap. Is that angle all right for you guys? I feel like you guys are just looking at this fishing rod. That should be better. Well, let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got one, boys and girls. Let's not horse them. Let's not horse them. Oh, it's a catfish. We've been catfished. Oh, this is almost as bad as a drum. We've been catfished. This looks like a little calico catfish. This son of a gun. Now we gotta get gross slime on us. Guys, this is the second worst thing that could happen to us. The first worst thing would be a drum. We're gonna have to, I remember, dudes, one time I caught a freaking like 15-pound catfish on this float tube. I had to take him to my brother who was on the shore at the time. I had to take him so that he can pull him off because that dude was gonna sink me. If I got him on the boat, he would pop my float tube. All right, guys, let me let you get a look at this fool. I'm gonna let him get a little tired at least so that I can grab this nasty little dude. I'll cruise with him for a little bit. Oh great, now he's got more hooks in his mouth. Relax, my dude. Relax, dog. Cálmate, vato. All right, let's put you on this little measuring chingo-dingles. We got one, but it was a catfish. Let's turn you guys this way, maybe, so you guys can see. We did get that catfish. Our Leatherman to, that's one. So that's the size of the catfish. Bam! Didn't even have to get our hands slimy or nothing. Would you look at that? Things are looking up. Things are looking up. We got one fish. I don't really like that catfish, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. And we didn't have to get slimy. Perfect. Beautiful. It's been a while since we saw some action. That catfish broke the curse. Or cursed us, I don't know. Moderator, just FYI, I never put on any of my sun covers. So if I come back a little darker, well, I might even come back red and glowing. But if I come back a little darker, please open me the door. Well, actually, you have to come pick me up, so don't feel threatened. I am the same dude who went out on the water this morning. Yo, MT, I appreciate you showing up, but hopefully when you check in later, I'm not on the water. Because if I am, ay Dios mío, bro. That's gonna be like, that's gonna be terrible. Fist bump, player. There you go, dog. Boom. Where's that camera? There you go. Area right here would have a fish. It sticks out a little bit. And I think from using silver at one point in time, I side imaged right here and there was some rock that like kind of came out underneath this area. Catfished, guys. I'm gonna have to drink a little bit of water back here. Camera angle's off. moderator. Maybe this should be our plan. Drive by, throw me a rope into the water. Now that I see it, the plan's not gonna work because of all these power lines. But I was gonna suggest you throw me a line in the water and then just drag me all the way to a location, and then we'd be good. But we didn't raise any quitters. There's no quit in this float tube. I'll get to that area. What time is it? 3:30. Oh dear God. I also have to worry about not having any lights on here. Game warden's not gonna like that. He's like, hey bro, where are your lights? Looks like I gotta ticket you. Alright, let me get us closer to the bank. We are too far off the bank. Dude, I wish I could move this fishing rod out of your view. But let's see if I can stand this up a little bit better. Whoa. I just wished I could do it, and it's been done. What? Or why didn't I do that earlier? That way you guys didn't have to see how old that cork handle is. Man, sorry about that, guys. Apologize. You guys see how much eelgrass is piled up on the side of these things? Look at that. All that brown stuff on that rock is all dead eelgrass. That to me is outrageous. I'm moving. So I felt something on my flipper, which I will assume was a rock, but whatever. Maybe it was my other flipper, who knows. I'm a little stuck, guys, so I gotta go in reverse to go get us unstuck. I'm just gonna assume it was my other flipper. I'm pretty sure it was, but could have been a rock. Yeah. Got it. Oh, now he's in topwater. This truck just rolled up with some authority. Like they're trying to save my life.
What's up?
What up, bro?
Looks good.
Just cruising along little by little.
I see you. That's different.
But it accommodates everything, dude.
I see that. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but you got to make sure you have the flippers, bro, because if you don't have the flippers, you're not going anywhere fast. Because humans don't got those webbed toes, bro, so.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, man. I'll be back in a couple weeks, so we'll just hook up.
Okay.
Yeah. You always around here?
Well, like in the afternoons, I'll mostly cruise around here, right?
Yeah.
And then like on a full day, I'll go a little further up north.
On what?
I'll go a little further up north on a full day.
Yeah, like North Saudi?
Or just a little south of that or whatever.
Yeah, I got a couple of friends, man. We all kayak fish, so it'd be nice to get you out. Come out with us.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have I mean, I heard you, I'm pretty sure you heard me crying about, I'm pretty sure you heard me crying about not having my boat, my truck, right?
Yeah, but no, don't worry about that. I got my truck, and then I got a trailer for 2 kayaks.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, we can just throw yours on there. If not, I got 2 kayaks anyway, so we can use mine.
All right. What size of kayak can that trailer hold? Because I got a Hobie.
No, that's fine, man. I got an AP. I got the Old Town Autopilot.
Okay.
Yeah, I got an autopilot, and then I just got a little Sun Dolphin to go on the side for the kids to come out with me.
Alrighty.
But I put a little trolling motor on that too. A buddy of mine, he's got a native, and then another one's got a bonafide. You know, but yeah, we can get you together, man.
Alrighty, I don't have a problem with it, bro.
Cool. I said I gotta pull up on them and see what it looks like.
Bro, look at my leggings, dog. You also need those, dude.
I see it.
For because if not, you're gonna have like eraser looking knees because the sun's gonna burn them. I've already done it, dog. I'm just trying to give out all the tips.
You eating anything while you're out here, bro?
Nah, dog, I appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, holler at me. I'll go ahead and send you out a message on your Instagram.
Okay.
And then we'll just hook up once I get back in 2 weeks.
Alrighty.
All
You said you were going to Pennsylvania or something?
My bad?
Did you say you were going to Pennsylvania?
Puerto Rico.
Oh, it was a PR, not a PA.
Yeah,
I was all like, did he say PR or I mean PA?
No.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I got family in Pennsylvania though.
Okay.
Yeah, Bethlehem, Allentown area. And the wife's from Pittsburgh.
All right.
Yeah.
Steelers fans? Steelers fans?
What's that?
Are you Steelers fans?
Am I a Steeler fan? When they're winning.
Ah! Hey, it was nice meeting you, bro. All right, guys. Met some of the homies out on the water. You never know who fishing's gonna help you. Who's gonna, or how fishing is gonna put someone in your life. You wouldn't think so. But I've met some people, some of the coolest people from just fishing. Most fishermen are cool to begin with. I mean, assuming that you're not in like competition, because then it, you know, then they might get a little crazy. But if you're just regular fishing and enjoying life and fishing, then you're good to go. So Mr. Ortiz is going to go and do his thing. He came to offer some help in case I needed anything. He's like, bro, you need anything? So that was super cool of him. I thought when that truck pulled up, I don't even know if you guys could see it. That truck pulled up with some authority, and I was like, oh man, that's it. They're gonna pop my float tube. Oh dear God, they're gonna sink us. That's what I thought. I was a sitting duck. But nah, he was cool. We're just catching grass over here, guys. After that catfish, it's just grass. You know what's the worst part? Is that after all this work to try and make it home in time to see the Cowboys, freaking Dak's gonna mess it up and ruin my day. Dak's gonna make it to where I'm gonna be like, just leave me out on the water. I don't want to see this anymore. Freaking Dak. I don't know if you guys know this, but Dak proposed to his girlfriend. That's some time. So congratulations to them, of course. I wish them all the happiness in the world. But I would like to state a fact. That, more than likely, is the only ring that Dak will ever give anyone. If you know what I mean, guys. That is the only ring that he will be capable of providing to anyone. Be it the Cowboys fans, or anyone who cares about the Cowboys and wanting to see them get their 6th championship. But with Dak, that is not gonna happen. Hey, watch out, rocks. Hey, this is starting to make sense why we're coming back with grass, because, or that gross moss. That's because when we cruise by here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little mossy rock right there. So I'm gonna have to cast just slightly off the bank, or else keep my rod tip up, because if not, I'm gonna keep running into that grass, and that is not gonna be great for fishing. Captain's log. We have many leagues to get to our location. Oh, I do remember that little buoy or whatnot out there. A little trot line. One time I was in my kayak out here. That was a trot line, and I was using it as my marker because I just figured they anchored the trot line. I was using it as my marker to, you know that I was still near that hump. And I kept on, like, it was weird. I was like, dude, I don't think I've moved. What is going on here? So the buoy would move a little bit, or I thought it was drifting a little bit. So I got closer to the buoy to see, like, what's going on here? And maybe I drifted off. And then when I got there, I got closer to the buoy, and that buoy took off like friggin', it was shot out of a rocket. That buoy just took off down the water. I was like, what the heck was that? So I'm pretty sure there was a fish on that trot line who just didn't want me anywhere near it, because that fool took off like trying to save his own life. Time check, 4 p.m. About to be 4 p.m. We got maybe an hour and a half left of warm sunlight before the body gives into hypothermia. Can we make it? Easy, bros. If I was concerned, I wouldn't be casting. but there is zero concern right now. My only concern is that I might not catch another fish. All right, bros. We move. Yo, moderator, can you update me on some of those scores? I got a good camera angle for you guys. Just turn you guys like that. Saints 2, Chargers 3. What is this, a soccer game? Bills 7, Seahawks 0. Chiefs 7, Raiders 7. Bears 0, Commanders 3. Uh-oh. I threw right on that stupid buoy. Packers beat the Jags. Dude, are you serious, bro? Throw a rat on that buoy? Come on. Let's get around that frickin' buoy because I don't want to cast to it again and accidentally hook someone's setup. Alright, let's watch some scores while we're doing that. Vikings 20, Rams 30. Oh, the Rams is figuring it out. Wait, didn't that one already happen? Yeah. Moderator, that was on Thursday. Jets lost to the... Okay, we floated past that. There's a lot of updates on the scores. Now let's update this fishing score tracker. I'm gonna turn you guys like this because it seems like a better angle for everybody. Oh, wait a second. They're just trying to get off the setup. They're trying to jump ship. Dude, these birds are getting very creative with their poop hieroglyphics or cave drawings, as it were. I don't know about that. I'm assuming you guys can see those cave drawings right there. Let's go, baby. One time. This was only supposed to be a little cruise for a little while, and it turned out being all day. All I see is dollar signs. What is going on here? Who's playing their music so loud? They're gonna get me a trademark infringement. Google's gonna flag me. Seems like it's kind of Sheffield. Came off some of that grass right there, bros. Almost flew into the float tube. I don't know if I'm more concerned that it would have stabbed me or the float tube. One or the other. One is painful. The other, I may basically sink the ship. Come on, baby, one time. Ooh. Oh, I missed one, boys and girls. I felt that food. It just slapped at it though. What in all the heck? Just slapped at him, guys. Feel like slapping at that fish for just slapping at it. Let's turn it this way. Give it a little bit of leeway. Let's try that, guys. That'll get you a better shot of where I'm casting. Because it seemed to be drifting sideways. Let's get closer to the shore. It's the routine, guys. This is our routine all the way to the bank. Because the wind blows us off this frickin' off the bank for some reason. Maybe it's trying to tell us where to go. But I ain't listening. Scoot up a little bit. We're starting to drift forward on the seat, which is a recipe for disaster if you get too much weight in front. Too much weight in front causes the flow tube to basically try and drown you. the bank. Come on, bro. That's rookie status. Let's go. You know the wind's blowing from up top. There you go. There's some grass. Nah, forgot about it, bro. Gotta readjust. Gotta find those little spots where we're not getting that grass on this friggin' crankbait. Here we go, here we go. Well, that was terrible. I just went all kinds of deep. Still came back to grass. There we go. Keep the rod tip up. Slow roll them through. Keep the rod tip up a little. That hit a rock. Yep. Initially that felt like a fish, but I believe it was a rock. It had a little bit of grass on it. Time check, 4 o'clock. Do a little readjusting. That's sickness. We back with slime, so you have to pull just that far, bro. Relax, not that far. You have to a little bit so we can. Little shoulder rod up. Back. I don't know if I switch over to that Topwater. base here. Oh, here we go. Hold on my phone real quick and then I didn't have space. Just cruising. Alright, we're gonna Topwater this. This is they caught a fish, but kind of a you done for me kind of guy when it comes to lures. So switch that. Switch. What is that? Water. Oh, and the Topwater is better. There's that video, right? So I'll look at. Just casting. You guys work, cross your fingers and hope catches something just like I. Because top, I just don't have a lot with Topwater. I don't know. It's the bait that I'm trying to get to be bit most of the time. No luck with it. But here we go. Fingers. We're just drift. Going there, I'm guys. At least see hopping action. Probably annoy some people. Moderator B. The ramp minus 180. So just be I guess you can understand later. I'll be at the ramp. I'll be at the ramp in minus eternity. Just be ready. The room, the right. Yes, I like bumpers on the box. Please. Somebody just hit the hopper. Always get funny. Still just all the way a mile away from me now. Hear that? To the bank. Yeah, in the bank. This pop. Ah, man, chop video. Just this area right now. Yeah, something. Wait a second. We may start. Need a limit here. The moderator concur with it. Chop. Have reached the limit. Provide you through the format here. So that's probably why it's choppy. Thanks for letting me hear me, bro. Ran out of data. Will provide you guys with more later on this week. Just to figure out the best way to do it. Gotta see trucks and we'll get back on the water, guys. Homies, sorry, out of day. When it was gonna